Bust it.
Welcome to Table Talk with Nikki G the Voice, where we bring to you highlights of entrepreneurs, leaders, organizers, and much more. A broad spectrum of professionals, including chefs, artists, designers, musicians, and much more. Our show is a new brand of talk shows where we educate, bring transparency, and last but not least, fun. Table Talk. Get ready for our seasons, a roller coaster of emotions, all wrapped into one. Caribbean style. We'll cover our Caribbean roots as well, so keep it locked. Welcome to Table Talk. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and iTunes.
Own it, girl, you just own it, 'cause your body's on fire. Show me how to control it.
Hi everyone, welcome to Table Talk with Nikki
and Juliet.
This is our second show or third show, whichever one you guys had looked at.
I think it's second.
Yeah, well, second show that we aired, and we have like a couple of series, mini series that we're putting out there. But welcome back.
Welcome, yay!
So today we have Miss Diamond, also known as Angela Weeks. She's an awesome individual. She's very talented. And I met her, I think at least 2 years now. I've known her, so she's going to be coming in a few. And so welcome back, guys. We were just speaking about the things that you do while you are, that's creative, that you could sell books, you could sell your voice. There's so many different things that people do while, they're at home. So we would like to welcome you, Miss Diamond, to our show.
Hello. Exactly. Yeah, just like the Kiss rhythm. That was a major rhythm. I was there from beginning to end, with Obenga, producing, just handling that production. And we have some big names on that rhythm. Bungie, Problem Child, all the people that that are superstars today.
Yeah.
Patch, Yankee Boy was on that rhythm. Lyrical, and Miss Diamond. And so
wow.
I've been around.
Yeah, well, look, it's your turn. You're there, y'all.
Exactly.
It's your turn.
Exactly.
So
oh my goodness.
Go ahead, Juliet.
No, go. You know how we do.
Right? It's a vibe.
I know. So we're gonna get into our topic very soon. Juliet, do you want us to stay live, or do you want us to go and then people would see it after?
It's entire. You know what? Let's leave it up to Miss Angela. Do you want us to stay live, or do you want us to go off, or
we could stay live?
Okay.
It's a vibe. Stay live.
We vibing.
Exactly.
All right. So my last 2 questions, I'll make it very brief and short, right? Is
Miss Angela is 4.
No, it's not. This is very important because I always ask it, and I love the answers that we get from it, right? What would you tell your younger self today, advice-wise?
Oh my
What
God.
advice would you give you?
I would say be confident and stay true to myself. I'm very today I'm very, like I said, laid back. I'm real chill in real life. Like I kind of go with the flow, roll with the punches. It's my thing is let's just get through the day, even in my regular 9 to 5. Okay, let's get through the day. So I kind of lost myself along the way, catering too much to people's opinions, So it caused me to be like, oh, she's not a size 0, she's a size 10, I think you should stay a writer. That happened to me, back in the days, and now they're trying to buy the body that we have.
That's it.
But anyways, But anyways,
True.
so yeah, back then, you know, all the hips and everything, it wasn't I wasn't fit for the stage, you know. So I would say stay true to yourself, you know, do not value heavily on people's opinion. If it feels right to you, stay true to you and do you. That's what I would tell my younger self and any other younger self who's trying to come into music, whether it be soca, R&B, it be anything else, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Very
I'm going to ask a question before Nikki asks her last 5 questions. I had to throw that in.
trying to come
Shots
in.
fired.
What? I know that there was a point in time where you said to yourself, you know what? To hell with this. I'm not doing this. I'm just going to, I don't know. I'm just going to walk away and do something totally different.
Yeah.
Right? Tell the viewers, because there are so many people who want to do what you are doing, even a fraction of what you are doing, and you're doing it all.
Mm-hmm.
What was the biggest hurdle, and how was you able to overcome it to say, nah, you ain't pushing me out, I'm doing this?
Yeah. For me, my biggest hurdle was myself. I got in the way of me. Yeah, I got in the way of me for too many years. With fear, I was afraid of what people are gonna think, what people are gonna say. I was afraid of being judged, you know, because when you are singing any type of thing, you could be writing behind the scenes, you're in the public eye, and people hold you to such a standard. And I just be like, listen, if I want to wear a yellow pants with purple shoes today, I'm gonna do that.
That's right.
Because that's me. If I have to do an interview and I gotta go on there with a fitted and a sweater, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm going to be there because I gave you my word, and I'm gonna come and I'm gonna be myself. So I got in the way of me. Fear inspired that. Fear and no confidence. I had no confidence, none at all. And so I was like, you know what? I'm not really, you know, even though people told me how great I was, no matter how much they told me, it was like, I didn't see it in me. And that's very important. If you don't see it in you, you're going to stifle you.
Yeah.
So that's where I am right now. And I realize I'm like, you know what? You know, I'm grateful for all my experiences, but now I'm here to do me. I that's it. Take me as I am with my size 10 self, you know, and my that's it.
That's it. And your purple shoes.
Yes, ma'am. And my yellow pants, and I go wine, and I go have a good time, and that's it. And we're gonna sing some good music, and you know, that's it.
Great advice. Great advice. Do you just step out and let's do it? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Everything will come together. Everything will come together, and just like this song, and I woke up and it came together. So you have to be you first.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's very true. That's so true.
For sure.
Well, Angela, I want to say, you know, thank you so much for being very open and honest about your past, your present, and what you intend to do in the future. You know, a lot of people who are out there are looking up to the artists, writers, choreographers, all that, and you know, to know what they have to do. And as you say, it's like you have to know what your intent is, what direction you want to go into, what you have to offer, recognize your talent, and just take that step, because nobody else is going to take that step for you, right?
Nope.
Exactly.
And no one can do it like Miss Diamond.
Nobody. Yeah,
that's
there's
right.
nobody on this earth that can do you like you, and that's
exactly.
It. That's me. That's me. Take it or leave it. I'm gonna show up to your studio. You know, I might have to show up, you know, with a bomber jacket, you know, and a tank top, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there to support myself. I'm gonna be there to not let my fans down. I'm gonna be there to thank my supporters. You know, that's me. And that's it. You know, sorry, you can't always see me with a full face of makeup and some long lashes, but we're gonna do it. That's it.
Exactly.
Do you?
That's it.
Wow. Well, look, I'm just going to flip it over then. I'm going to change it over to what me and Nikki has been talking about. We've been on this subject for a little bit now, and it's on the dating scene of things. And I know it's, you know, me walking down the street and someone seeing me and saying, "Hi girl, how you doing?" and start talking is going to look totally different for you, because they're going to probably say, "Well, I know her." Right. So does that make it harder for you to date out in, you know, I mean, do you have your back up against the wall? Like, wait, why is he coming? Who is he? And who sent him? You know what I mean? It must be a bit harder for you.
Feeling the spotlight.
I was gonna say, especially being female, it is very hard. Because men will be men. And unfortunately, even the ones that are artists in the business, they're gonna try you. You know, if you have anything that's attractive, they're gonna try you. So I have been tried many, many times. You know, luckily to say I've never interfered with any of my you know, musical people that I know, whether in passing or working with them. So it is difficult because now you're constantly watching, you know. And I've met people where I've been in the situation where I've met a guy like at a show, at a party, and he comes and he's like, "Hey, Miss Dama." Next thing you know, there's a recorder in your face. Yo, Miss Dama, you could do a job for me. And I was saying, Kim, you know, I really that song and I really that song. And automatically I'm just like, bro, like I was standing here by myself. I appreciate you coming over here, but you know, be genuine about your reason. So I have, you know, gotten involved that way. Coming to find out later on, it's just, even with friendships, it's not even just relationships. Girls, women will want to be a friend because they want to be in your circle. They want to, and they don't necessarily want to be your friend, but they want to be friends with who you know.
Exactly.
And that's hard.
It's very difficult. You can't trust nobody, you know. And for me, right after the show, I'm like, promoter, drop me back to my hotel and I have a chair to hold it in and let everybody know this. That's me, because they will try you. And, you know, all sorts of things happen all over the place, you know, on the road, off the road, you know, you have alcohol, you have all type of stuff. So you got to be careful, you know, with who you date in general. But it's very difficult as a female entertainer in the industry, especially if you have a partner that's probably a little jealous, you know, that could be turmoil. Like,
so then does that mean that the person that you may date has to be in the industry that you're in? Or are you looking for someone who's not in the industry whatsoever?
I want nothing to do with industry men, if I can help it.
Really?
I hear you. No, I
it's
totally
a challenge.
Understand. Yeah, you don't want to eat, drink, smoke, you know, go. Everything is industry. You got wind down and
Crazy secret, right? Obenga Productions, who mixed and mastered this record, was at one time my husband. We have a son together, and you know, imagine, you know, we've done. He even, I think he produced the record for Fettin' for Days. So we've done numerous projects together. And that relationship at the time, we were so young and hungry, you know, for music, it worked out. But now, with him being on his level of music and me being on my level of music, it's conflict. You know, you don't get to spend a lot of time together, you know, and sometimes you gravitate to the people that are there. You know, that opens the door for cheating. That's why a lot of spouses who are in the industry together travel with their mates. You know, you'll see a lot of super celebrities traveling together. So it's easier for me to do that for me if I have someone who's not in the industry. You know, I will know that home is okay. And sometimes I can take them and you know, they'll understand and appreciate what I do when I'm not home, just as, you know, as much. But industry people, it could be distractions, you know, one is hungrier than the other. A lot of times, you know, envy comes into play. You know, you got to be real strong. You got to be real strong to make it, you know.
But playing devil's advocate, for lack of a better term or whatever, I've let me put it like this. Talking to people in the industry, right? Let's say the DJs that I was around, we had this conversation where we asked them, would you want to date a girl who's in the industry, right? Because we have we've gone through our, like what you've gone through. And they said, no, they don't want to, you know? So if somebody comes to you and say, you know what, I don't want to date you because I don't think that it'll fit. Maybe you might cheat on me and stuff like that. I actually dated someone who wasn't in the industry, and it was difficult. It was difficult for them because they didn't know where I was as a photographer now. And on that side, it's like, I'm out from 6 o'clock in the evening to 4 o'clock in the morning, because if someone says, Nick, you know what, we need you to go on a boat, or we need you to go to this event, I literally had to take that person with me one time to see what I do and how I conduct myself, to let them know, listen, I'm not with that. I just came to do my job, and I go, I know what I have at home. So, you know, I trust that person. But now it's for them to trust you, because you're in the industry. So when you turn it around, it's like, it's a catch-22 in a way. Where you have to have trust with the person that you're with, and the person that's with you better not be a cheater or something, because it's not going to work out. Or straying eye, and so my question to you is, your inbox is a big thing, right? Inbox is a big thing where people can go in inbox and talk to people and say whatever they want to say, talk to girls, talk to you and stuff like that. How is your inbox, and what has your friends say about being in the industry and people coming at you? Like, you don't know how to take it, if they want to find out about your music or if they're just trying to get your number.
Boy, that's a loaded question.
I know.
I'm here saying to myself, wait, which one is
I said it like that because it's like, it's two sides, you know what I mean? It's our side, it's their side, and it's the person who's, you know, so yeah, it's a lot.
Forget the fact that my secret relationship might even be watching. But I'll be honest. My inbox is seriously loaded 24/7. And I feel like what you said, you don't know who's coming from music. So me, I have the girl face all the time. As soon as especially the first thing they say is, hey, my answer is, can I help you? First off the bat, and then from there I know. If the next answer is, oh, you're beautiful, then I already know, you're not here for that. And I have to say, well, thank you.
But
have a blessed day.
But the man who says you're beautiful, he might just be the one, though.
What?
Look, I'm coming from. No, wait. I'm coming from a side of not being famous. All right. So I think it's, he just said I'm beautiful. No, not that is the only thing. But he just might be that one. Like,
maybe. For me, right now where I'm at, I gotta walk that line, that thin line, that really, really sharp-edged fence line, because I can't trust like that. And number two, my fear is having a conversation with a person that I don't know who you know. A lot of people in this industry know, have cliques. There are a lot of cliques. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So next thing me and you have a conversation and I'm in there chatting up in your inbox thinking you, and next thing I know, that's on, what do you call it? Media takeout or whatever, soca style.
Yeah. It just sounds like you need to just make people know, listen, on my inbox, it is not me who's answering all these questions. I got Stacy doing that. You might need to say that. That way it cuts out all the crap. It just...
And for right now,
they don't even know if they're talking to you now.
Exactly. Like my friend says, nobody needs to talk to me. So for right now, they talking to me. But listen, that inbox story comes up way too much, And me personally, I had to come to a place where, even after heartbreak and fake people and all this type of stuff, I ended up in a relationship with my best friend because you understand what I'm saying? Someone that I knew, someone that I've been around, I've known for a very long time. I grew up with him. Everyone's not that lucky. Everyone's not that fortunate. So, you know. So right now for me, it's like, okay, we're golden. Not to say that it's, you know, perfect. It's not, because I'm pretty sure, you know, when I'm
there's
gonna
no
be
perfect
out.
relationship. So yeah.
No, especially after COVID, like maybe we may not be able to go to all the Caribbean carnivals, but we're gonna be able to go to the, you know, hit the carnivals in the States, and some states don't have mandates and you can go in. I'm sure he, you know, if he's not there, he's gonna be like, boy, babe, I wanna know what you're doing on the road. You know. So it happens. Nobody's perfect. I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, at some point, and it's not trusting your person, but it is questionable. Like Nikki said, she had to take that person, you know, one time to say, this is what I'm doing. So sometimes you might have to do that to save your relationship.
And just to put that trust there, you know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you can't help what someone thinks. You don't know what they've done in the past and that's the reason why they're thinking like that. Maybe they were a cheater, so they tend to think that everybody could easily cheat like that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'm gonna give you an example of what someone sent to me, and let me know what you guys think and how you're going to approach this.
Okay.
So the letter says that you know, this guy came into my inbox and he started talking to me, but I just don't know how to approach this letter. And the letter goes, oh, I need my glasses for this one because it's kind of small.
Girl, get your glasses.
Yeah. Okay, glasses.
So the inbox
I have on a onesie under this sweater, so it's okay. Get your glasses. So
it says, so sorry to infringe on your privacy. It said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. But when I saw yours, it was charming. It was a charming profile. It's irresistible through a little personal message, but your look tells a lot about a nice person. So I had to drop a message to the charming person with the great profile. Just wanted you to know what? Just want to know you better and be a friend or more. How would you approach that?
Me personally, my response would be, Listen, that's exactly what I would say. In my Dominican voice. Find another inbox. That's it.
And it's so funny because the moment he added or more, he messed it up.
That's
and
it.
He's insinuating.
He messed it up.
Yeah.
That's it for me, Julia. That's it for me.
Yeah.
No.
So in other words, I don't even know if I'd probably responded because
throw away the whole letter.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this is like one bad apple spoiled a whole bunch, because as you said, right, it could possibly be perspective where somebody's genuinely a good writer, wants to get to know you, don't know how to approach it, decided, you know what, let me write her this sweet letter because everybody's probably saying, hi, what color underwear you have on today? Or, you know, I want to get to know you. You have a boyfriend, and very direct. I'm telling you, you get these things and you wonder. And then some people are just subtle. They'll be like, hey, what's up? And you don't know what to do. But most
well, let me listen. Anyone who goes in my inbox and talks about my panties or any of those things, I'm putting it out on blast. I just want all you guys. I'm putting it out. I'm copying a picture and I'm putting it out there. This is
especially
anyone who knows him. How about that?
Especially if you're married. Disrespectful.
Yeah. Rude and disrespectful.
Yeah. All the timing.
If you
well, then I've got a question. I've got a question for you guys. Then what exactly? Because you know, a lot of guys are going to say, "Well, what do I put in there? I can't say she's beautiful. I can't say I want and more." So, what do you want the guy to say? What is a nice thing that? What can you think that is a really nice thing to put in your inbox? Hi? No.
For me, you gotta come gradually. You don't give it to me all at one time. If it's too much, it's gonna cut me off. I'm very good with familiar people, so you have to show me. You just have to build some type of leeway with me. Don't just come and hi. From time I see hi or hey, I'm
good night.
Yeah, I'm already on edge. Like I'm already on edge. Like, what? Yeah. So
Nikki's gonna say, "What you want?"
please,
No,
do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Don't jump in my inbox and say hey or hi. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I've
So
No
then
matter
what should they say? Because I mean that's a form of greeting. So what should they say, Nix? What do you want them to say?
I mean, I've had where people say, hey, I respect your craft. You're doing such a great job. I've been following you. Where's your links to your page and so forth.
Right.
And then you kind of form a conversation around what you're doing because they're seeing you for your talent, not just for your body or just for your face or something like that. And what I do, because we interview people, sometimes people would come out and say, I need an interview or something like that. So if somebody's come in that sense, yes. But you can't just come out and tell me, hey, you're good looking. I think we should date or we should. Because then I know it's like a one-track mind of something totally different.
An agenda. You came here.
Exactly.
Yes.
And if you're in a relationship or you're married, then I feel like, no, you don't need to entertain that. All you need to, what I've done is,
no, this is singles only.
Yeah, but hear what I've done. What I've done is I'll say, oh, this is her manager. Do you want me to convey a conversation for her? You have any questions or anything? Because this is not her responding at the moment. If you want to leave a message and stuff, and I've done that just for people to just to see where they at,
Yeah. For me, I feel like you could say, hi, how you doing? Just, checking on your profile and I see you do music. Okay. Yeah. That's a good way to approach me. Even if your agenda is something else. I feel like you have to come to a female with something familiar. Don't just jump into her inbox and, hey, you look good and I like your size. And don't do me that. Don't do me that.
Yeah.
So I always ask questions. I'm always like, okay, how, is this about music? How can I help you?
Yeah.
And from there, that's always my second question. Because honestly, before, my inbox used to be bacchanal. Like, when I say bacchanal, like bacchanal. Because I used to get in trouble for that inbox all the time. Because that's me, I'm friendly. I'm simply just responding, thinking like, okay, conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me to get in trouble a couple of times. It's like, Angela, I know it's music, I know it's this, I know it's that, but you have to take a little bit more care. And since then, that's another thing I was gonna say that helps. Since then, I've been super private with my relationship. Super private. But you see now, like how I'm back singing and I'm back in the limelight and I'm outside, people come at you more.
Mm-hmm.
They come at you more. It attracts that kind of, that level of, I want to get closer to you, all that type of stuff. So now, whereas before I was super private and whatever, that's another thing you might have to do sometimes. You might have to bring your relationship to the forefront to make it known, not so much for yourself, but for your partner.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. You have to secure them. And they shouldn't even have to ask, I think, at that point. If you know that you're with someone who's not in the industry, you have to secure your home. And sometimes you got to do that. You got to let them know this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, then I've got a scenario. I've got the last scenario for both of you. I like making these scenarios up. So let's just say you're traveling and you're at the airport. You're sitting down, you're waiting for your flight. It's not time to board or anything like that. So you're sitting down waiting. There's an empty seat beside you both. And a guy just sits down and all of a sudden he's asking you about the flight first. And then he says, I did see you from across the seat. I like you. Can I get your number before we get on this flight? Is that okay?
It's okay if you're single. It's okay if you're single. Because I don't play that. If a woman sat down next to my man and she seen him, you want the number for what?
I know.
No.
So you would not even entertain that because why? Because
I can't, especially as an entertainer, being on the road. Those are the things you want to shut right down, because once you get home, you don't want, I got your number in Mississippi Airport, and I decided to call you 2 weeks later. Hey, how you doing? And you have to listen. My man is not a kind of man. So he don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that.
Oh my God.
And then
Well,
the person started off wrong, because how could you like me by seeing me in 1 second? Or even if it was half an hour.
Usually a person but a person likes you just based on the way you look first. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
You have to be attracted to the way you look, right? Mm-hmm. And then they go on from there. But I put it in a different scenario, in a different space outside of your comfort zone, just for a reason. But
but I've spoken. I've spoken to people. I've gotten, like, as you mentioned that, right? I remember getting on a plane, right? And I sat. Well, I don't like sitting in the middle. I like sitting by the window. So when I sat down, 2 people sat next to me, and both of them was like this. And I was like, hi, okay. I mean, you have to converse, right, with the people because they're next to you. And they're like, oh, you look like Destra. So I was like, we talked for the whole ride. But you know why we spoke for the whole ride? Because they were businessmen. They spoke about their business. They talk about different things. And even if we exchange email numbers and all that stuff, it was more constructive rather than someone making you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, so this is something you've done before, Nikki.
Business. Because you get a business card. You get a business card. They tell you where they are. One person spoke about his wife. He said, my wife is a business lawyer. And stuff like that.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, that's networking. So networking to me is fine. But as soon as you come up to me and you say you like me, okay, you blush a little bit and stuff like that, but I don't know who you are. So why am I giving you my number? And I guess it's because the type of people that came before, and you want to secure your space. And then if you're dating at that time, you really don't want to let people in who just says they like you off the bat. You know what I mean?
You can't do that. You can't do that, especially in the industry.
Unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the people who, in
genuine.
It's kind of unfortunate because that is pretty much how it's done in the, for someone who isn't famous, they just go out there and somebody will just pretty much come and say hello, and it wouldn't be thought of any other way.
Right.
But it's so unfortunate that you have to always be on the edge and always
you don't know.
What do you want?
Yeah.
It sucks sometimes, I'm sure.
But now we have social media. We have social media. So the quickest thing that I would do is, you know what? You could add my SoundCloud. You could add my Facebook, my Instagram. And to me, that's safer, where that person could talk to you that way, because you have fans, right? If you're talking about somebody in the industry, you have fans, you have people who just naturally like you because of how you think. The person saw you, as you said, and they like you just because of your demeanor. Okay, fine. Add my fan page. If you want to stay in, I've met people on the train, women even, who would say, I heard this, or I heard that, or I saw your, I heard your voice or something like that. And then I'll be like, you can add my fan page. You could add this and that. And then, whatever transpires from there, you gain a friend.
Well,
if it was genuinely, honestly wanting to get
correct.
to know you.
Yeah. But from time you come with, hey, I like you, the next thing should not be, can I have your phone number? You just kill that. You just
it's too quick.
Throw the whole conversation away. You can't do that. So, and industry wise, it's like, for me, what I've done is I have WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp number is different from my regular number.
That's right.
So I don't give out my personal number at all. So that leads me to know, unless, it's someone that I converse with all the time, Nikki, I gave her my real number because call me. But other people, no, even DJs, no, link me on WhatsApp. So I have like 3 phone numbers linked to one phone, so I know why they're calling, and I know directly, and that's it. I don't even like adding people to my social media. I don't add, I have a regular 9 to 5 as well. I don't add my coworkers. I don't. I don't play those type of games. You know, you just never know. For you to be on my social media, you got to work your way up there. But now, at first I was like, I don't want a fan page anymore because I've had a fan page and right now I don't have a manager. I'm reviewing some contracts and some other things, but I think I may need one because of that very particular reason.
Yeah.
On my Facebook, as much as I want to get rid of Facebook and I don't even like Facebook anymore, I wanted to have just people I know just to converse, Instagram and other places, you scrolling through whatever. But now I know that I'm going to have a fan page at some point, to keep the privacy of my home, my family. So
very important.
You can't give too much access, to the people, and that's why sorry to tell somebody if you linking me on WhatsApp, that is not my number.
Ain't happening, guys. It's not happening.
Yeah. They be like, I called you. Like, I be like, what you calling me for? No, if I wanted you. Don't call me right then and there. I'm like, calling me when you have text and voice note right here. You calling me?
Exactly.
No, block.
But the good thing about WhatsApp, it has a link where you don't have to give out your number, which I like.
Oh, really?
It has a link now from Instagram where people could have your number and you don't have to give out the number itself. So I've used that before. When I see the person's like they're ready to do business and I don't really know them, so I'll just give them the link. They link me or whatever, and that's it. If they have to send like a voice note or something like that.
Well, listen, you two, it's been a lovely session. But look,
it has. The time went by fast.
It just
so fast.
By and Miss Angela, oh my God, I have enjoyed time with you. As you can see, the time flew by. It was like,
thank you. Yeah. It's a vibe.
Oh my God. But I want everyone to check her stuff out. We're gonna have the links all below, and different ways that you can reach her. Not in her inbox, y'all.
And do not say hey or hi.
Don't say hey.
No, but they can link me again.
Oh, go ahead.
They can link me again, definitely on Instagram at Blue Angel Armies, exactly how it sounds. Or search anywhere Soca Artist Miss Diamond. Please support my new single on iTunes, on Spotify, on everything. Support all your soca artists. Support your musicians. Support everybody. It's $1.30. Like, you can't even buy a coffee with that. Support.
And I'm gonna take us out with your song. I'm just gonna continue it from where I think. Thank you guys for joining Table Talk Show with Nikki G. And
thank you, Juliet.
Make sure and click like, subscribe, share. Go to our YouTube page, which is, what is it, Juliet?
Table Talk Show _NJ.
TableTalkShow.nj. All right.
Oh, was that the email? And that was the email?
Well, Instagram is _. Yeah. So, and it was nice. So you guys, we're taking you out with Miss Diamond's music right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye guys, bye Facebook. We're coming off. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but oh my God, it's such a pleasure. I really enjoyed our conversation, and please come back again, because I want to show everybody exactly what you're doing, because I know it's going to be.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so
Update.
much, so much.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
So that was a full,
Yes.
beautiful interview with Miss Diamond, Angela Weeks. We're going to put all our information down below. And as we said, click, like, subscribe, share. Table Talk Show
Yes.
with Nikki G and
Juliet. Bye for now.
bye for now. Thank you for watching the show. You are now looking at future clips with Aromatic Tracks, DJ Star One, and DJ Freddy coming soon. Keep it locked. I hope you guys enjoyed the little intermission that we had, and you listened to you listen to more of Hazzy's music.
We select the hazardous.
Aromatic Media. What was the other word you said? Aromatic
Tracks.
Tracks. I have to get used
The
to
media is because of the multimedia. When I first created the name,
it
encompasses everything that is aromatic. So it's the multimedia, which covers something else you're about to learn about me. I also do marketing, graphics, logos, flyers, brochures, all those different type of marketing materials I also do as well. So the talent and the creativity does not just stop at just making music. This is something that I went to school for. I actually have a degree in multimedia and web design. So that's how the whole aromatic multimedia thing came about. And the tracks is just the music side of aromatic.
Good. Understandable. Definitely understandable. So, so Carnival 2023 this year with Trinidad Carnival and stuff like that. I was gonna ask you what you thought about it, but then we'll save it for another time because that's a whole another conversation.
Yeah.
It's like people talking about the costumes and all this type of stuff. So, so Trinidad Carnival just went by. Vincy Carnival is coming up in, when is it? July, right? So what is your goal in reference, knowing that, it's coming up? Are you focused on that, or are you focused on any other country? This clip you seen here is the lineup for DJ Star One. So, with no further ado, let me bring on our special guest.
And what's the name?
His name is Uber Studded DJ Star One, aka DJ Star One.
Oh, let's say that again. Who are we bringing on?
Uber Studded. Oh, we should say Uber. Oba? Oh, it's Oba. Because
all right,
because you know what? Okay, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you in a few.
Okay,
so we're bringing on Oba Studded DJ Star One, aka DJ Star One. His real first name is Olatunji.
Oh.
So it's totally different from the first name, but he'll explain it when he gets here. So
yeah, it sounds like we're gonna have to work out this background. That's what it sounds like. So without further ado, let's bring him on out. Come on out.
Oh yes.
Boy, let's scoot over. Yeah. Look. Now we know.
A good party.
Now we know what the cushion was about. Y'all see this? He just took the cushion and took over.
Wait. Who's trying to?
Representing for the 868. Yeah. Good night, Table Talk. Good night.
Good night.
Good night to the Table Talk fans. How are you?
Hey.
I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing fine in your home. Good night.
Hey.
And you want to tell our guests what the 868 is about? Not everyone
Let's
The
start with
868
your
is
name.
Trinidad and Tobago, man.
Oh, that's what it is?
The line of steel pan, calypso, limbo, and sexy ladies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what are we doing for
All
London?
creeds and race.
What about London?
They have Trinidad in London. We also have a special for Mother's Day, Women's Day that went by, and so much more. And here's the clip with DJ Freddy.
Keep it locked.
And he even performed in the rain.
Well, to me, I think wet fits are the best.
Yes.
It's definitely, but you have to be prepared for it. Dress for the, Juve clothes.
True.
But if you got your jewelry on and everybody is, how shall I
Suits
say?
and jeans and
Yeah, it's not the
nice
same
outfit.
feeling.
Yeah, it's totally different.
They should have had the Crocs edition. But I think Trinidad Carnival is coming, but it's not really like the talk of the town like it normally used to be.
You think so?
Have you heard anything? I mean, I really don't be out there no more.
How you know that? I mean, people are probably not saying much, probably, but amounts like my friends and you're hearing that hotels are sold out.
Really?
Yeah, hotels are sold out. I wouldn't say venues yet because I don't think they really start selling tickets like that, but a lot of things are sold out, and the costumes and everything, you have to try and buy your costumes early. The only thing is, with the flights, it's very expensive. And I'm talking about $1,600 expensive,
That's a lot of money.
That's 2 flights.
I think.
That's 2 trips.
Yeah, that's going to Trinidad twice. Yeah, you are right. You're definitely right. I think if I wasn't married, I would have been more enthusiastic to go. Yeah.
Did you hear that big sigh? I know.
Nah, I was sitting down.
That was a relief. Relieving the knee side.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it felt so good to sit down, to actually just sit back and relax.
But I as you said that, I had a conversation on one of my friends, was talking about, asking everyone, would you allow your significant other, and talking about Trini women, if you allow them to go to Carnival, or any woman you have to go to Carnival alone. And the consensus was, one person was Jamaican and the other guy was Trini, and he was asking them, would you allow? But the Jamaican guy didn't quite understand, why would you even allow your woman to go for a week? So in a guy's perspective, or a woman's perspective, would you allow your man to go to Trinidad for a week?
Mine's. I don't really want to put my business out there, but she would let me go. She would, but it falls on she's never experienced it.
Okay.
So she really don't know, but she has saw videos of me partying out there.
Okay.
So she probably is not gonna let me go by myself until she experiences it. But I don't personally, I don't like going with people that I know, really.
With people you know, or people you don't know?
People I really don't know. Like, I will party with like 1 or 2 family members.
Okay.
At a time.
Okay.
Because
but friends?
It depends.
On who it is.
Yeah, like if I go by myself, I feel more comfortable.
Okay. But not alone?
No, by myself. Like, I take one person with me. Like,
okay.
Like my cousin, like I call him my brother,
yeah.
I would take him with me.
Yeah.
Because of the fact of safety reasons. Yes, it's all fun, but some people aren't there for fun. Or some people can't handle their intoxication level.
Yeah.
So when things jump off, I don't be responsible for 8, 7, 9, 10. Exactly. That's my only reason why.
So I was saying that, Trinidad Carnival is kind of like, how did they say, like a secret society, any carnival, in the sense that you have to know the rules.
Right.
Let's say whining, for instance. We know how to whine and stop, right? It's not like, people would take whining like you're basically doing an act, but it's not. It's just a dance to us.
That's it.
And then you move on.
You dry hump one side, you dry hump the next side, just keep moving.
Yeah,
that's it. Look.
that's what the other guy was saying. He was like, why would I even let her go and dance with someone else? So I asked another Jamaican person, I'm like, would you let your significant other go, if he's a girlfriend, whoever, go by herself and party with friends? He was like, for what? He was like, but he didn't, the way he answered, I don't even think I could answer how he answered. But he was like, next thing you know, she slip up and she get.
Yeah.
I was like, she's just going to have fun. You know what I mean? So
Here's a key word, you're accent Jamaican.
I know.
They're territorial.
I know. But
A Trini man will understand.
because we know how it is.
You know what it is. It's just fun.
Yeah.
You know? It's fun. It's a time. I say it's a time. But you know, they won't understand it.
Yeah.
If your significant other is insecure, I wouldn't go with them.
I would.
If
I actually did something like that.
your boyfriend was insecure,
Took him on the boat. Well, I was now kind of like getting involved or whatever. Took him on the boat.
right?
End result, he was like, where were you? You wasn't around me. Mind you, when I went looking for him, he was like this.
Oh, he was
Whining.
yeah.
So
Oh,
I was like, okay, because I understand. I know what the thing is. He whining with her friend, all that type of stuff. I was like, okay, cool. Leave him and went back.
he having fun.
Right.
Yeah.
But with us,
These are a few highlights of what's to come on Table Talk Show. We've had a couple changes. You're seeing some of the new seasons that is currently on Nikki the Voice on YouTube. I'm glad that you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned. We have lots more to come with a lot of versatile artists, singers, dancers, people who are in the media industry, and those who, like producers and so forth. A lot of talented people. So I want you to stay tuned, click that bell, and, look forward to the notifications when we have other shows coming. Thank you for tuning in to Table Talk Show with Nikki the Voice.
Welcome to Table Talk. Table Talk. Table Talk. Table Talk. Welcome to Table Talk. Table Talk. Table Talk. Table Talk.
What's this?
Welcome to Table Talk with Nikki the Voice, where we bring to you highlights of entrepreneurs, leaders, organizers, and much more.
Cross the finish line. I'll be coming back for you.
A broad spectrum of professionals, including chefs, artists, designers, musicians, and much more. Our show is a new brand of talk shows where we educate, bring transparency, and last but not least, fun. Table Talk. Get ready for our seasons, a roller coaster of emotions, all wrapped into one. Caribbean style. We'll cover our Caribbean roots as well, so keep it locked. Welcome to Table Talk. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and iTunes.
Own it, girl, you just own it. 'Cause your body's on fire.